the king of hospitality come greet ya. It's always with a smile cause he pleased to meet ya. He keeping it 100, he keeping it peaceful. The question is the name of the show. Them your people. You got the word, let the whole world know. Them your people. Life's a party, man, y'all welcome to go. Community is family, that's how we grow. When the king of hospitality step your way, he just wanna know what everybody got to say. Talk and laughter go a long, long way.
Okay.
For the people, by the people, TV. Every week some TLC, TYP. Bring laughter to smiles, enjoying your night. One touch from the wand that might change your life. When the king of hospitality says thank you, he not being funny, he just being grateful. You know what time it is when you hear this song. You better get your peoples, them your peoples is on.
Okay. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. I want to personally thank you and welcome you, and of course you. We are the only reality show starring you and your people. Guess what? Tonight, I got your people. I got your community servants. I got your community people that are doing good in the neighborhood. One event, one person, one opportunity at a time. So sit back and relax, and you never know who you might see. And you know what you might say at the end of the day? They're my people. Guess what? Those are your people. Represent your people. People of the world, servants of the world, stand up and do what you're supposed to do. Okay? Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because y'all know I can take you where you want to be, and I get to take you to see your people. I got your people. Who do I have with me?
Mark Mantovani, Democratic candidate for county executive.
Let me tell you something, Mark. Now, a lot of people say that they new to this, and they're not really true to this. St. Louis. Tell me, when you think of the word St. Louis, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind is we've got a lot of potential that we're not living up to. We're failing, we're dying, our leaders are not getting the job done.
Okay.
And we need a better, our people are fine, people here are no better or worse than any place else, but our leadership doesn't get it done.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. The name of my show is what?
Them your people.
And the people sent me to get it done. So I got to ask you some quick questions, Mark. You got to be ready for you.
Let's go.
Who are your people?
My people, I'm building a big tent, brother.
Okay.
All right? I'm building a big tent. The change that we need in this community is not something that just any one group of people can do. It's not just progressives, it's not just conservatives, it's not just business or labor. We have got to all get on the same page to create the change that we need in this community, because we need change everywhere.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to St. Louis U High.
Okay, St. Louis High?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Louis U High.
Okay, here's the deal.
Yeah.
It's a Friday night.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
They got people in from out of town.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Where you gonna take them to eat? Ooh.
Well, I think I'll probably stay at home and we'll order emos.
It's the emos kind of night.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll just have emos brought in.
Okay, well, guess what?
Emos and some beer.
Okay, emos and some, what kind of beer?
Yeah. I'm a traditional guy. I got the AB stuff going usually, but I got these sons-in-law who are doing all this craft stuff, and it's way too complicated. If I wanted to get that deep into it, I'd drink wine instead of beer.
Okay. Last question for you then.
Yeah.
So now your company, everybody came in, they wanted to see St. Louis. So everybody saying, let's take them to the Arch, take them to the zoo. Where are you gonna take your people to visit when they come?
So I've done this because I have relatives in Italy who came over and we spent some time. First place we went was in Forest Park, actually.
Wow.
We went, with the statue of St. Louis there. That's not very controversial. It wasn't back then when I did this. We hang out there. If these folks come in from Italy, where my relatives come from, we go to the Hill, of course.
Oh my God! Okay.
So we sort of hang out. In Midtown there.
In Midtown.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I tell you what, these are your people. This is Mark. Mark, if you had to say something to the people watching right now, what is the glimmer of hope? What is the hope that you would give the people?
We can do this. Look, there are cities all over America that are making progress. We see it. They're kicking our butts.
Okay.
It's Nashville and it's Indianapolis and it's Kansas City. They're kicking our butts. We can do this. We can reestablish this place as a happening place to be, but we got to have different leadership. that has bigger ambitions.
Okay. What do you say? What do you say? You heard it from your people. Okay. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because I can take you where you want to be. And guess what? I get to take you to who you need to see. Who do I have with me?
I'm Jake Zimmerman, and I'm running to be county executive.
No, hold on. I don't see you running, Jake. Oh, my God. You're running hard.
Gary, let's run.
Let me tell you something. In the words of Earl Wilson from Gateway Classic, he said, I'm running hard and I'm running fast. Oh, my God. But we know only true leadership will last. Why? Why are you running?
I'm running because we got to have a change. The status quo in this town is not acceptable.
Okay.
This virus, it kills people living in North County at 4 times the rate of everywhere else. Wow. And we got a police chief who says racism isn't real. She doesn't even need to meet with African-American cops and their leaders. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Gary, we got to do better than this.
Well, I'll tell you what. You say you can make it happen. You say you can do better. But guess what? The people send me to ask you some more questions.
That's what I'm here for.
People want to know. Yeah, the people want to know. First of all, who are your people?
My people are your people.
Okay.
Because my people are the people of this whole community.
Wow.
And Mr. Gary, if you're going to run for office in this town, you got to show up everywhere.
Ooh.
North County, South County, everywhere in between. The old development interests, the old status quo in this town, they're not getting it done.
Okay.
And it's about time we had leaders who represent everyone in St. Louis County.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, we got to ask you this question then.
Hit me.
You're from St. Louis.
Born and bred.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Clayton High School, and my dad went to University City High School.
What? City High School?
That's exactly right.
Oh, my God. Okay. Listen, it is a Sunday, and we're in St. Louis, and it's time to go feed the family. Mm-hmm. Where you taking them to eat?
Where am I taking them to eat?
Yeah.
I like Chinese food.
Ooh.
My people, Mr. Gary, my people eat Chinese food on Sunday night. That's what we do.
Okay.
Because back in the day, that's the only restaurant that was open.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
That's
Look at
right.
you.
Goes back 100 years.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. So we're going to have some Chinese food. And then, your people, you just can't take your people just out to eat. They want to go see something. They want to do something. Mr. St. Louis, where are they going to take them? We're going to take them to.
I wish I could take them to a movie. When this COVID is over, as soon as we can get back to a movie theater. Now, look, you know where I grew up. I'm an Esquire man. I love the Esquire. I love that big old one in the middle.
Okay.
As soon as we can get back there, the happier I'll be.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Right now, you got somebody looking. They're watching TV. They say, look at Mr. Gary. Look at that man over there. Tell me, with everything that's going on, with everything that's happening, if you could give the viewer at home some hope right now, what would you say to him?
We're going to get through this. We're going to get through it together. We're going to fix the mess. We're going to beat the status quo, and we're going to get some change in this community because we've got to.
What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I got your people. Okay. Okay. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. Why am I the king of hospitality? Because you said so. I can take you where you want to be. And guess what? I get to take you to who you need to see. Look at them once, look at them twice. I got your people. Oh, ain't he looking nice? Who do we have with us?
Dr. Sam Pager, St. Louis County Executive.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God, Dr. Sam Page, at such a time as this. Tell me why. What are you doing? What's going on in your life?
Well, we're trying to navigate to a very difficult time in history. The coronavirus, the COVID-19 pandemic, has really presented us with 3 crises: a public health crisis, a humanitarian crisis, and an economic crisis. And we're finding a path through all 3.
My God. Let me tell you something. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to take in. But Dr. Sam, we the Feel Good Show. So when we show up, the people show out. So the people sent me to you. And I got to ask you some tough, hard questions. Are you ready for them?
I'm ready.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Van Buren High School in southern Missouri.
Van Buren High School in southern Missouri. Is there such a thing?
There is such a thing. It's about 2.5 hours south on the Current River, and there were 33 people in my class in high school.
Okay, so you know a little bit about small towns, you know a little bit about small communities, big towns, big communities. Which do you like best?
Well, I like St. Louis. I'm partial to St. Louis County, of course. My wife grew up in North County. She's a Rittner graduate, and that's why I'm back here.
Oh, my God. Okay, listen. It is Friday night. everybody's feeling all right and they're hungry, where should they go eat?
Well, I like Pappy's downtown. I like barbecue.
Okay.
Salt and Smoke's pretty good.
Okay.
So, Sugar Fire is probably my favorite down at 170 and Olive.
So you got barbecue skills.
I'm not a very good barbecuer, but I like to eat barbecue.
Okay. So guess what? So now the company came, they ate, and it's Saturday morning. Where are you going to take them to see in St. Louis?
Well, Science Center, History Museum, Art Museum, one of the attractions that I think are really unique to St. Louis County, St. Louis City. We're proud of them.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're proud of is we're proud to be St. Louisans. So what I'd like you to do now, I want you to look into the camera right there. And somebody needs just some hope. We've been through so much. What hope can you give them?
Well, we've been through this before. 100 years ago, we had a pandemic here, and we made it through it. We'll make it through this one, too, and we'll do it together. We need to respect our guidelines, wear a mask when you're not doing an interview, and follow our practices through the Public Health Department, and we'll get through this together. It's been a bit of a journey, but we'll do it.
What do you say? It's been a bit of a journey. We'll get through it together, and guess what? We're going to do it. You know why? Because you're my people, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Okay, I got your people. Okay. What do you say? I am at the Fresh Outdoor. I'm at the Farmers Market in University City today. This is what it's all about. Hey, it's about getting out, coming outside your comfort zone. I know a lot of you all are used to running into the big box stores and grabbing some of this, grabbing some of that, grabbing a can of this and a can of that, but sometimes you got to stop. You got to understand it's good when it's fresh. It's good when it's fresh. I tell you what, I know somebody who's fresh. I know somebody who's got it going on. They got it going on strong. That would be you. Who do I have with me? Hello.
It's Mary Ellen Raymond.
Okay, Miss Mary Ellen,
Widener
what's going
Farm.
on?
Well, I just am here trying to sell a little honey. And
Trying to sell a little honey.
I brought today an actual frame of honey just for people to see what it really looks like before you extract it. So.
Okay, well, hold on one second. We have somebody here that's also, maybe she's here to sell a little honey too. I don't know.
Well,
Who do I have with me? Get over here to me, ma'am. Oh my God, I tell you what, everybody is out today. Who do I have with me?
Jamie Tolliver.
Jamie Tolliver. As in the Jamie Tolliver?
The Jamie
Where would I know
Tolliver.
that name from?
I am running for St. Louis County Executive.
Well, I tell you what, this is getting better and better as we go along, Miss Jamie Tolliver. What does it mean? Why are you out this morning?
Well, right now, I think that health is a huge thing that we're lacking, and so in the middle of the coronavirus, why would you want artificial anything? Like you should want to be healthier.
Oh, wow.
I think we should encourage that, and I think a lot of why people are being affected the way they are is because they weren't healthy to begin with.
They weren't healthy.
So
this
is a giant reset button.
Oh my God.
We can start something fresh. Like people have to walk a little bit more, talk a little bit more. Eat a little fresher.
Oh my God, it's about eating a little fresh. It's about a fresh education. What you got going on? I love it.
Well, and the other good news is honey is the perfect food. It doesn't ever go bad.
Okay.
And it's antibacterial, antifungal, and antimicrobial.
Oh my God, so it never goes bad.
And it has a lot of really wonderful properties in it. It has bioflavonoids, enzymes, some antioxidants.
Okay.
It's a really great food. It's God's superfood.
So, in other words, everyone that's watching right now, and I know when I use honey a lot, I love a Christmas ham. I love me a Christmas and Thanksgiving ham, drenched with honey, cherries, pineapples. And so what you're telling me is when the chefs of life, when the cooks of life, when they put all this honey on their ham and have some left over, they can keep it to next year.
They can.
Oh my God. What do you like on your ham?
Well, probably all the above that you just mentioned.
Miss Jamie, what do you like on your ham?
I don't eat ham.
You don't eat ham? Oh. And I wonder why.
I try to be a vegetarian.
Okay,
More
okay.
so than not.
Okay.
And I've done a little too much research on pork.
Okay. So it's just like you're pork free.
A little bit, yeah.
And so that means that when Jamie comes to your house, don't have any pork for her. Don't have no pork chop. Don't have no bacon. Better not have no ham. Right, but you better have.
I used to like it.
That's all right. That's all right.
When I was but a child.
When you was a child.
I ate as a child. But now that I am grown.
No, when you was a child, you ate as a child. Now that you're grown, Jamie, what do you want? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live better for myself, my children, and my community.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I think the education is absolutely key.
Yeah.
So and honestly, your health has everything to do with how you perceive education. When you groggy in the first day of school, that's why they're encouraging breakfast.
Okay.
For children, like you have to have a good foundation, a lot of that starts with good food.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Jamie. They tell me that you are doing something big and bold. What is that?
I mean, other than running for county executive.
Other than running for county executive, I know it, Jamie. Why? Why you, girl?
Because now's the time for change.
Mm-hmm.
Now we absolutely need to reset, restart, and do something different. The system has not been working for a really long time.
Okay.
And so it is now time to change. People say they want change, they want progress, they want to do better, but you can't do better doing the same old thing. That's the definition of insanity, if ever I've heard it. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It is time to do something different so that we can absolutely grow from where we've been.
Wow. Well, let me ask you a question. Are you looking to grow? What about where you been? Have you been there? Have you done that? Hey, so you say, guess what? It's about the honey. All about the good things, because the honey is the good thing. Is that right?
It is.
What else is a good thing?
Superfood.
Hey, you got your people. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? I got my people. See, listen, come on for a second. See, here's a good thing. People just talking and people just walking up. Hey, what's going on? I ain't caring about us interviewing nobody. What's your name?
Larry.
Larry, what's going on, Larry?
All good.
And when you go in like that, what does that mean?
No, I'm sorry. Beautiful day.
No, it's great. I love it.
No, I'm saying.
Do you, Larry? Do you know
Having a nice day.
Do you know about the superfood, Larry?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I know something
What you know about it? Tell us about the honey.
Honey is, it's sweet. It's sweet.
Let me tell you.
Real sticky.
Sweet and
Real sticky.
sweet and sticky.
Yeah.
Guess what? Larry,
It's sticky. It's real sticky though.
Larry know about your honey, baby.
Well, I'll educate
Real.
him.
You'll educate him?
Yeah,
Real
I'll
sticky.
tell you all the good stuff. Yeah.
Can I ask you a
all the good
question?
stuff. Yes.
Are you sweet?
I am. I try to be.
Are you sticky?
A little today. It's hard not. I would say, yeah.
See, so Larry was right.
Yes,
Larry,
I was right.
Do me a favor, Larry. You see that camera right there? I
Yeah.
need you to look into this camera, Larry. Repeat after me. Miss Jamie, come over here. I need y'all to repeat after me. Ready?
Yep.
Look at the camera. Come, get yo people. Come get your people, y'all. What do you say when he says, Mr. Gary, I got your people. Okay. Okay. He say what he says, Mr. Gary. And right now we know that everybody's going through a lot. And we want to let you know that Save a Lot's got your back. Hey, they are in the neighborhood doing good, and they got you on hookup. They've got your hand sanitizer, they got your tissues, they got your towels, and they got great attitudes. They got people who are anxiously waiting for you to come and shop with them because you all make the difference. So what do you say? What he says, Mr. Gary? Save a lot. You gotta shop, okay? And life is better when you save a lot. Okay.
This is Speaker Nancy Pelosi. In this time, results, not rhetoric, matter. Lacey Clay has delivered real results. Thousands of jobs created at the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, fighting to ban chokeholds, to better train police, and to demilitarize law enforcement. Lacey Clay is a champion for health care for all, a woman's right to choose, and our sacred right to vote. Let's stay with Clay, Congressman Lacey Clay.
What do you say? What do you say? This is Mr. Gary, the King of Hospitality. Why am I the King of Hospitality? Because I can take you where you want to be. And guess what, y'all? I got somebody who you all need to see. Stand up. Salute, salute, salute. Who do we have over here?
Ross Turner.
Why you have to look at me, girl? I'm talking to you. You see the microphone is right here. It must be on you. It's your turn, Miss Ross. You know why? Because you have been presented with the Award of Merit. You understand? That means you're doing something good. You with an organization that's just not talking about it. You're being about it. Ross, who you representing?
I'm accepting this award on behalf of Miss Darlene Coates.
Oh, my God. Who is Darlene Coates?
She's a retired Master Sergeant from the United States Air Force.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. For all you all do, all the people of the armed forces, this is dedicated just to you and you. Who do I have over here?
I'm Rufus Shannon.
Okay, Rufus, what you know about the armed forces?
I've been there, seen there, done that.
Ooh, Oh my God. Hey, listen, how important is it for you to be here today to accept the award to represent the people?
Well, I represent Tom Powell Post number 77, the oldest black American Legion post in the country.
Oh my God.
We are also the first black funeral honor guard in the state of Missouri.
Oh, wow.
And we continue to work with the community. We've been over 100 years old, and we are service till glory.
Okay, service till glory. Who do I have?
Corey Johnson. I'm here with Rufus Shannon.
Oh my God, you're here with Rufus. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Who you representing? Who are your people? Who you standing up for? But most of all, who's standing with you? I want to let you know something. In order for you to be represented, in order for somebody to stand up with you, you got to do some things that make you look good, to make you feel good. Only what you do for others will last. Who do I have with me?
Hey, I'm Specialist Marshall Moss, and I'm representing Post 77, and I'm glad to be here with you, Mr. Gary.
Oh, my God. Well, I tell you what, you must be a specialist if you're holding on to that flag.
Yes, I am glad to be a specialist.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that's what it's about. Who do I have in this folded? So when it's folded, what does this flag mean when it's folded?
It's in honor and glory.
Honor and glory. Let me tell you something. It's about honor. It's about glory. It's about you. One of the persons that received the award. What's your name?
My name is Don Clark. I'm a comrade also of Post 77. And this flag was for the 100-year anniversary of their post.
Oh, my God. 100-year anniversary. What are you celebrating? Is your organization 100 years going strong? What about Big Mama? What about Big Papa? Are they 100 years going strong? You know what? Celebrate them. Don't wait for somebody to give them an award. Give your family your own award. Give your organizations your own award. Make sure you're celebrating the people who's celebrating you. Who do I have over here?
My name is Edward McFarland.
Edward McFarland.
Tom Powell, Post 77.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what are you doing out here today?
What we all do, we're serving people. That's what we do. We're about service.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're about service.
Well, I tell you what.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at you.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
thinking about the service. I know somebody who really serves the people.
Who's this, sir?
I know somebody who's in the neighborhood doing good. And not just when the camera's rolling.
Right.
They're in the community.
And that's what we do.
And that's what we do.
Absolutely.
That's exactly
Absolutely.
right. And you know what else? They sit high. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
And they look low. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm talking about Lacey Clay.
Oh.
I'm talking about him sitting high up in
That look low, okay.
I'm talking about when he sit high, he looking low, and he know what to do. And guess what?
Okay.
Bam,
okay.
he's on the show right next. Oh, my God.
To my left.
Hey, my God. What do you say? What do you say? I got your people. Your honor. Honorable Lacey Clay, hello, sir.
So glad to be back on Yo People,
Oh, my God.
Gary.
We're glad to have you back. You want to tell you why? Because you're looking at these people over here, and you fighting for these people, man. Tell them what the journey's about.
Well, first of all, for all the veterans, they fought for me.
Ooh.
They fought for this nation. They made the sacrifice. Some of them made the ultimate sacrifice. But I love them for their service to this nation.
Yes, sir.
And will always stand with them.
But let me tell you something. You know a little bit about service.
Yes,
So
sir.
you from St. Louis. Where you grew up at?
I grew up in the Central West End.
In the Central West End.
At Clemens and Belt. Across from Ivory Perry Park.
Hold on, I'm trying to go up. Hold on one second. I don't care if he is the congressman. He coming up here getting all real with the king, talking about, let me tell you something. I know your people. You know why? Because you one of the people. You one of the people. Is that right?
That's right,
Oh,
sir.
my God. Your family, the Clay family for years. What is this about, man?
We on the ground.
On the ground.
We are, as James Clark just told me, that's what military service is about. How to be on the ground.
Oh, my God.
And it's about, as you said, a higher power, man.
Higher power.
Serving others.
Right, serving others.
And you know what somebody told me? There's no substitute for substance.
Oh, my God. Well, I tell you what.
Empty rhetoric is nothing.
Talk.
This is about serving others and substance.
Oh, my God. See, let me tell you something. A lot of people want to sit at the table. How many of y'all have picnics, barbecues? People just show up. All they want to do is eat. Ain't about nothing. Ain't about nothing to the table, but guess what? They see the big tent, and they see it's air conditioned. They want to come sit at your table. Let me tell you something. You have made the table so people can sit at a table, man.
Thank you, Gary.
Oh, my God.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my God. I remember, you know what? You're my people. And when you stand alongside these people right here, James Clark, is this our people?
It's our people, Gary.
Oh, my God.
Our people.
Oh, my God.
My brother.
Wow. My God.
And that's why we're here today. We're here to help people in this community to put food on their table so that they can feed their family so that we can give something back.
Oh, my God. Giving back, Mr. Clark.
That's
taking
what
the
it's all
food.
about, Gary. We are doing this. This is our 15th consecutive week.
Wow.
We've served over 65,000 people, and we are just so grateful for the generosity of the St. Louis metropolitan area.
Yes, sir.
You know, I've never been more proud of St. Louis than I am right now.
That's exactly right.
Watch St. Louis win a Super Bowl, some World Series,
exactly
the
right.
Stanley Cup, but we've come together now in this great time of need.
Guess what else that St. Louis did? They won the King, baby. They won me. You never know how good you look until you had your picture took. Everybody stand up. Right. Salute. Take a picture. What do you say? What do you say? It's Mr. Gary. I'm with my friends at the Urban League. It's service. It's about you.
Your people.
I'm with my people,
Your
baby.
people.
I got your people. Okay? Ha, 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 ha. Okay.
Finally, you can buy a pre-owned vehicle worry-free with peace of mind. MotorTrend certified vehicles powered by Bomarito. That's a comprehensive nationwide warranty that covers engine, powertrain, brakes and electrical, AC, suspension, electronics, and more on cars up to 100,000 miles at no extra charge. The best backed pre-owned vehicles in America are MotorTrend certified vehicles powered by Bomarito. Now at every Bomarito location or 24/7 at Bomarito.com.
Hey, what do you say? It's Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. I'm with my friends over at William C. Harris Funeral Directors. Why William C. Harris Funeral Directors? Because they've got class, and only true class will last. Listen, it's time for us to stop having GoFundMe accounts to fund our loved ones' funerals. Go fund yourself. Come over and see our friends over at William C. Harris Funeral Directors because they got a plan just for you. Make a decision on what you want your services to be like. Make a decision on what you want to wear. Make a decision on what's going to last. What cemetery you going to. Come over and talk to our friends at William C. Harris about prearranged services where you are in control. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's all about you here at William C. Harris Funeral Directors. So what do you say? What he says, Mr. Gary, go to one of our 2 locations or go onto our website at William C. Harris Funeral Directors. They've got true class, and when it comes to this great, precious moment for you, it's gotta last. Okay? Oh, Gary. Did you enjoy the show? Hey, I know it's a lot of information out there to you. And you say, Mr. Gary, all I saw tonight was people doing what they do, but those are the people who are running for office. You know what? They are running for office. And you know what? Someone reminded me, them are our people too. Now listen to me and listen to me real good. This is the opportunity for you to stand up and for you to represent your people. It's an opportunity for you to pick who you think is going to represent you best. Hey, listen, it's not my job to come on here and do nothing but talk about good hospitality. And when it comes to voting, I need you to show some good hospitality. I need you to make sure that you show up and you show out. I need you to make sure that you vote your choice. Who do you think is getting it right? Who do you think can make it right? Most of all, who represents you and what it is that you want? But I tell you who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to all the lazy people say, you know what, my vote does not make a difference. Well, guess what? That means that you just don't make a difference. That means that evidently you did not take time to fill out the census form. That means that you do not want to be counted. Hey, guess what? We know everybody is not going to win. Guess what? You haven't won everything you tried to do. But if you did, then guess what you need to do? Then you just need to count it as a blessing and move on, move on, move on. But right now I'm talking to the people who say, you know what? I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote. Some of y'all ain't even registered to vote. But you know what this does tell you? It tells you you got to be counted. It's like lotto. You got to be in it to win it. Are you in it to win it? Hey, listen, it is all time for us to get together, come together. Sit down. Some people just don't know who to vote for, how to vote. Make sure they know. Make sure they know what they need. But make sure 9 times out of 10, they know everything about the candidate that they want to win. So what do you say? What he says, Mr. Gary, the king of hospitality. By the time we come back here next week, by the time I see you again, then you know what I want you to do? I want you to say, Mr. Gary, I did it, and in November, I'm ready to do it again. Okay? Oh.